Hi guys, welcome back to Scary Videos on Saturdays. Yeah, so today we'll be watching 242 video shorts made by this YouTuber called Lights of Life. Subscribe to this guy's channel because he makes pretty good videos, starting with this one.
My brother always liked to play this game alone, but now he is just lost forever. The last thing he said was, "This game gives you luck if it doesn't kill you first." And here are the rules to play this game.
In the house?
You'll need a bathroom with a bathtub. Right before bed, fill the tub with water and turn off the lights. Then you will need to sit in the tub facing the faucet and start washing your hair. 2. While washing, repeat the phrase, "Lady fell down, lady fell down," over and over. If you've done it correctly, you'll see a pale woman
what the hell is that?
hitting her head on the tap. 3.
Well,
now without wasting any time, start saying, "Lady, why are you hurt?" 3 times and get out of the tub carefully. Remember, never ever empty the water and look behind. 4. On the next night, the game will begin. The lady is now following you.
Oh no!
You won't feel her getting close to you, but she'll get closer as the night goes on. If she gets too close, turn around and say, "Cease." This buys you time to run, but don't say it too often. She'll start ignoring you. 5. Before the night goes on, try to trap her inside the same bathtub and turn the tap on. She would even try to manipulate you, but never speak to her. If you fail to do this in time, she'll follow you forever, and eventually, she'll catch you. My brother always liked to play this game.
Just remember, don't play this game because you are going to die.
If you are ever using ChatGPT at night and it replies with an unsettling photo, close your laptop immediately. You are no longer safe in your room, and you must follow these rules to survive. First, cover every mirror in your room. The photo will use reflections as doorways. It cannot enter unless it sees itself through another surface. Second, turn off all screens, including monitors, TVs, even your phone. It can use reflective surface to observe you. Third, your fingers. If you do not have 10, you are in a state of permanent hallucination, and it is too late. If your room is silent and you're near breathing, do not investigate. Instead, open your door and walk out backward. Do not turn your back until you reach another room. If you survive until 3:30 a.m. without seeing the image again, the connection is broken for now. And never ask ChatGPT what the image meant, or else it will return. Good luck. If you are ever using...
I love using ChatGPT. I never used them. But get out. I need to watch more videos.
If you ever find a job application in your mailbox with your name already printed at the top and the return address being Happy Holy Tree, you must listen carefully. You're still in your world, but no one will be around, and strange things will occur until the interdimensional kidnapping is complete. Here are the rules. 1. Don't complete the form. The more you write, the less of you stays behind. 2. Avoid all mirrors. They will show yourself in a professional suit with a tie, and they will stop reflecting you after the third glance. 3. You will start thinking about smiles a lot. At first it will be harmless. Then you will hallucinate and see smiles on the wall. Don't let them control you. The moment you try stretching your own mouth in the mirror, it is too late. Don't fall for it. 4. A man in a yellow suit will knock at your door. Don't open, no matter what he offers and no matter what voice he uses. Survive until night and you will be fine. Good luck. If you ever find... Welcome to the circus. Here's what you should bring for your day of fun. Your entry ticket. Once you're inside, feel free to throw it away. You won't need it again, as you won't ever be coming out. Peanuts for the elephants. If they don't get peanuts, sometimes they'll resort to eating an unlucky guest or two near them. If that unfortunate guest happened to be you, I imagined it would spoil your day. A camera. You want to have memories of this day. Some say that there's the ghost of a murdered clown that may end up in a few photos. If you see him in a photo, simply delete it off your phone and make sure it's gone for good. Remember, at this circus, once you start laughing, you'll never stop. Have fun. Welcome to this one night. You may be watching the news, but the reporter looks awfully different from usual. You are no longer in your living room tonight, and you must follow these exact steps to return home safely. First, turn off the TV immediately, along with any devices or electronics you are using. The entity lurking your home can detect these immediately, making it easy to find you. You will find that some of the things in your home just don't make sense. Make your way to your kitchen, if you can find it, and open the refrigerator. You will find that there is a large tunnel that seems to go on forever. The moment you step into this tunnel, an entity will begin to chase you. Keep running down the tunnel and don't stop, no matter how tired you get.
Alright. Imagine right here, it's so freaking small. gotta fit 2 fingers in there. On June 11th, I am gonna get my plate, and you could. And in my next video, I'll show it to you. It's the 7th of June, so just like 4 more days.
The end of the hallway is a wooden door, but do not open it yet. Repeat the word Zinky Twinky 9 times, and open
Zinky Trinky.
the door. You should be back in your living room watching TV like before. Good luck, and remember these steps carefully. One night. If you wake up in the middle of the night and see a silhouette standing outside your window, don't turn on the light. Light makes it easier for whoever's watching from outside to get in. Follow these rules very carefully if you love yourself. 1. Look at the clock. If it's between 2:11 and 3:03 a.m., cover all the mirrors in your room. Mirrors help the silhouette find the best angle to look at you. 2. If the figure is standing still facing away, you're still safe. If it's facing you with its head slightly tilted, do not stare for more than 3 seconds. It can only enter if you show recognition. 3. If you hear tapping on the glass, respond only with silence. It doesn't want to come in yet. It just wants to know if you're awake. 4. Avoid grabbing your phone to record. The camera will reveal the full face, and faces once seen are not easily forgotten. It won't let you forget. And the last, to make it go away, turn off all the lights in the house. Sit on the floor with your eyes closed and think of the face of the last person you lost. If the fog on the outside of the window fades, it's gone for now. Remember, some visitors don't ring the doorbell. They just wait for you to be brave enough to look back. If you ever wake up to your cat staring at you from the end of the bed, menacingly, do not look it in the eyes for too long. If the cat stays still for more than 10 seconds, that is not your cat, and you are not in your home anymore. Once you try to leave the room, the cat will run out the door. Follow it, and it will lead you to the exit. If you would like to see your home again, you must follow these rules. 1. You must not lose the cat. If you do, you will never find the exit. 2. You may hear familiar voices behind some of the doors. Only enter a door that the cat puts its paw on first. 3. Avoid speaking or calling out to it. There are entities here, and only the cat knows which room they are in. If you make too much noise, they might fear you. Once the cat leads you to a door with music playing behind it, you have found the exit. The cat will stay behind, having an endless house to run around in. Give the cat a pet as you leave. Good luck. If you ever...
That's crazy. I don't have a cat. Luckily, I don't have a cat or dog. But if that were to happen to me, if I had a cat, I would just kill it with my knife. Okay? But luckily, these aren't really real. This is just creepy. Just subscribe to Light of Life. They make the best scary videos.
If you ever go for a dive at the pool, and when you reach the surface, you're in the middle of the ocean. You're not in your world anymore.
I don't have a pool,
listen carefully. Here are the rules. 1. There will be a small wooden raft nearby. It will never be closer than 10 feet.
How does that sound? No, it's just me. It's just somebody in this closet. There's someone in my house. I'm going to kick them in the balls.
You may swim toward it, but do not rush. If you touch it gently, it will let you hold on. If you panic, it will drift further. 2. There are no storms here, but that doesn't mean you're safe. Sometimes, a floating ball of light will appear on the horizon. Do not stare at it. If it notices you watching, it will brighten until you lose all your memories. 3. There is no real land in this world. If you see an island, a ship, or hear someone calling you, do not believe it. None of it is real. This place likes to pretend. For if the water gets darker and darker and darker, pray for your life. If you are lucky, you will find a mailbox floating by itself. Open it and read the letter. You will wake up before you finish the last sentence. Good luck. If you ever go...
Nice.
Let's go. You are going to be rich. You've been hired at the internal coffee shop of hospital. Your role is simple. Keep the cafeteria organized. Serve the customers. The hospital doesn't receive visitors. All customers you serve are either internal staff, employees, or exceptions. Follow these rules to ensure your safety during your shift. Rule number 1, always prepare orders exactly as they were made. Even if a patient orders tea with boiled milk and 2 ice cubes in the center of the cup, follow the instructions precisely. A discrepancy discrepancy between the
What
order
the
and the
hell?
delivery may cause unexpected reactions.
no.
Do not try to correct strange preferences. Rule number 2.
What?
The man in the
What
green
was it, the
lab coat
IKEA
does
man
not
from
work at the
SCP
hospital.
308?
He will come
008?
every day at
What was it, the
3:13
SCP
a.m.,
IKEA guy?
sit in the farthest corner, and ask for a black coffee with no sugar. Serve it with
Look
the
at the
handle
time,
of the
it's 4:13
cup facing
a.m.
left. Never try to start
I
a
went to sleep, I
conversation
think
with
I
him.
woke up at
Never
that
look
time.
at the pockets of his lab coat. If he
Why?
forgets the cup, dispose of immediately and do not register the sale. Rule number 3. Never
6.
clean table 4 before 6 a.m. Even if no one has sat there will be crumbs, liquid stains, and sometimes half-smoked cigarettes.
What the hell?
Rule
These
number
cigarettes in the
4.
coffee
Every
shop?
Friday, an employee who believes they work here will show up. They will wear the uniform, badge, and know your name.
Just
If they
has
ask
Jack
about
Ryan.
something that isn't on the menu, say that it's out of stock. If they insist, tell them that we don't work with that type of memory here. They will smile. Keep smiling back until they leave. Good luck.
Nice.
If you ever find a church in the middle of nowhere with the door open and candles lit despite the wind, don't go in out of curiosity. It only lights up when someone is on their way, but only following these rules will get you out of here. 1. Sit only in the third pew on the left. All the others have already been taken by those who never got out. 2. If the organ starts playing by itself, close your eyes and bow your head. The sound doesn't come from the pipes. It comes from something that's still learning how to imitate music. 3. The stained glass windows will show biblical scenes, but if one of them shows you begging to God, don't stare too long. The window records, but it also predicts. 4. If a nun appears without a face, remain silent. Don't run, don't stare. Just lower your head and listen until she walks away. She doesn't want attention, only obedience. 5. To leave, wait until all the candles go out on their own. Don't extinguish them yourself. If the biggest one stays lit, walk up to the altar and whisper your full name. The flame will decide if to return. Remember, some churches weren't built for faith. They were built to remind us what we've forgotten to worship.
What?
If you ever find a church, if you wake up in the middle of the night
Teddy bear.
and notice your dog standing in the corner of the room, staring at the wall without
God,
blinking, don't call out his name. He's not ignoring you. He's trying to protect you. Follow these rules very carefully
Why
for
then?
your
What
safety.
rules?
1. If he's growling into the dark, don't turn on the lights right away. Wait 13 seconds. If the growling stops on its own, then turn them on. If it continues, pretend to be asleep. 2. If he tries to block your way through the house, obey. Don't insist. He already saw what's in the hallway before you did. 3. If he starts howling in a low, continuous tone, cover all the mirrors. That's a warning, because you are not alone anymore.
Really?
4. If at any point your dog looks directly at you and slowly tilts his head to the left, say, "I'm still me." If he doesn't react, leave the house. And lastly, if you
want
hear
his
your
eyes
own
red.
voice
Yeah,
coming
see.
from the backyard calling for
Eyes.
your dog, lock the doors, lock the windows, hold his snout gently, and say his name 3 times, slowly, without fear, until he remembers
Why
you
your
are his
eyes
real
red?
master. But before I say good luck, I must say I know some things that humans like you don't. Good luck.
He always ends with good luck for obvious reasons. If it would have happened, say good luck because you're not going to make it out alive. Remember, this is a day, every day I'm going to be trying to react to all the videos that everybody has on the channel, including Mark Wahlberg, Mr. Beast, even me, my sister, this guy. I don't know any. Just get watching.
Imagine you are driving your car and suddenly get into an accident.
Oh, damn.
And if you see your 7-year-old self running out from the car, get inside the car again no matter what. You are in the gateway of hell, and here is what to do.
Oh,
1.
die.
This world is a reflection of the happiest time of your life. Here you would see dead or alive people from the past, especially you would see your past. But if somehow your 7-year-old self sees you, he would see you as an entity from hell, and it would lead to the end of both the lives immediately too. You will start to forget things after 2 hours if you change your position very often. The best way to tackle this is to inside the car and trying to repair it. Remember, once you forget everything, the beauty of this world would fade out. 3. Sleep only when it rains. It rarely rains. When it does, it is black and warm and smells like burnt paper. That is the only time it is safe to
Why
close
is
your
it this
eyes.
face?
But you will also have to wake up before the rain ends, or else you would most likely to be inside that car forever. For you are not dead, neither alive. There is still a 0.5% chance you can get back to your world. To return to the world, you would need to figure out a new tattoo drawn on your body and remember the design for lifelong. Then you will need to find someone you know who is alive and has the same tattoo as you. Then manipulate them into sitting inside the car just like you, so that you replace the world with them. Even though they will be in hell, you would get the chance to live again. Good luck. Imagine you are...
Congratulations! You've been chosen to care for the Nora Island Lighthouse. It may feel isolated here, and
If
it
it was
truly
real, that would be
is.
creepy.
The island doesn't show up on any maps. The boat that brought you won't return soon. But don't worry, you have everything you need. Canned food, an old radio, and, of course, the lighthouse. We just ask that you follow a few simple rules for your safety, as it's no longer our responsibility. Rule 1. Light the lighthouse every night without fail. It doesn't matter if it's clear, foggy, or if you're sure there are no ships nearby, light it. Sometimes it's not just about light. It's about keeping the unknown at bay. Rule 2. Never look directly.
Imagine you are...
Sorry guys.
Congratulations.
I keep doing that because it's a habit. It's a habit that I always do this. Okay, so guys, I have a problem. I just need help because this is a habit. Because I watch a video where someone's phone explodes and I just keep doing that all the time. Anyways, I need to watch it from here.
Ships nearby, light it. Sometimes it's not just about light. It's about keeping the unknown at bay. Rule 2. Never look directly into the mirror in room 3 after 1 o'clock in the morning. If you find yourself inside when it strikes midnight, close your eyes, back away slowly, and lock the door. Remember, lock the door. Rule 3. On Fridays, exactly at 3:33 a.m., you will hear knocks at the front door. No matter what they say, do not open it. Do not respond or even breathe near the door. They know your name, but you must not know theirs. Rule 4. The radio might turn on by itself at times. You will hear old voices, sometimes even your own. Never speak back, no matter how familiar.
What's the creepiest about these? It says 242 videos. I'm not sure how all of these are going to go for, but I think it's supposed to go for like at least 4 hours or something. I don't know how long this is going to go for.
Familiar it sounds, or how much it seems like someone needs help. Just turn it off after the loudest screams and pretend nothing happened. Rule 5. If you see a second lighthouse blinking in the distance, something that was never there before, immediately run to the basement and lock yourself in. Wait until sunrise and never look out of the window. Oh, I forgot the most important rule. If you ever see a rescue ship in the distance, don't get excited. Never ever let them know that you are inside of the lighthouse. The person on that ship is not welcoming. I hope you get a promotion. Good luck. Congratulations. You've been hired as the new night shift attendant at Nora Gas Station, a lonely self-service station on the outskirts of a forgotten highway town. Your duties are simple. Monitor the pumps remotely from inside the store. Keep the register balanced, restock shelves, and stay inside.
Alright, so most of these videos, I'll be making videos like every day, reacting to watching all the shorts on like scary YouTubers. First one is lots of life, then something else.
During the late hours, but never ever forget the rules. Rule number 1. After 2 a.m., if a car pulls up to a pump with no headlights on, process their transaction, but never look inside the vehicle. Sometimes the driver won't look right. Sometimes there won't be anyone inside at all. Rule number 2. If you hear a long honk coming from pump 4 and no vehicle is present, lock the store immediately. Wait behind the counter for 5 minutes. No matter what you hear outside, you may feel a cold breeze seep through the back door. Don't panic. Don't move. Rule number 3. If a customer offers to pay an old coin, silver or tarnished, accept without question. Place the coins into the black box under the counter. They'll disappear before dawn. You don't want to know where they came from. Rule number 4. If you receive a call asking if John Carter is there, answer yes. Go to the bathroom and lock yourself in for 2 hours. You must not look outside during this time. You cannot see what will happen. When the 2 hours are up, you will be safe to come out. Rule number 5. If you see your own car pull up, even though you know you didn't drive there, hide in the supply room until sunrise. Do not engage. Good luck.
Congratulations. You have been chosen for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. In front of you is a glass orb that will...
Alright, so, most people, when they make scary videos, they tend to turn off the lights. But the lights are already off. It's just the blinds. But all the lights in this room are already off. It's just the windows just open. And whenever I watch scary videos, I always tend to look because I always feel like someone's just gonna peep the door, step the door down of my closet door just to get me to the next world, something else.
Grant any wish you desire. Money, revenge, even bring back a loved one. But there is a price for your wish to be granted. Someone must be sacrificed. You do not have to know the person personally. Just say their first and last name. Beware. Anyone else with that name will also be sacrificed. The orb does not need a reason. It's just answers. You have 7 days to make as many wishes as you want. Use it once, use it 100 times, or don't use it at all. The choice is yours. Each wish demands a new name. Each name disappears. And when the 7th day ends, so does the orb. And you are left with everything you ever wanted, with no proof of what it took to get it. So go ahead. Speak your wish. Say their name. And claim what belongs to you.
Alrighty, so there's a little twist. This will be pretty exciting. But I'm gonna only say the name that I'm only gonna say the most random name I can find on Google, the most rarest. I am going to make about a few hundred wishes, but my first wish I was gonna make about heaps of money. I think it's unlimited Robux and my coins, because it says wish about everything. Next video. Oh.
There exists a world that you can only reach between 1:50 and 1:55 a.m. Before you travel, I must
It's just a song, but it's a song that's so creepy.
advise you of a few rules. Rule number 1. If you come across the staircase that leads to nowhere, do not walk up the stairs. If you do, you will be stuck in a never-ending loop. Rule number 2. You may start hearing the song Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Listening to it is safe, but do not, under any circumstances, hum the tune. Rule number 3. Do not approach the street lamps. They are alive and don't like being touched. And rule number 4. The most important
I have one in my front. Okay, so I live in a house. In my front yard, there's a little tall light. I'll skip back a little bit. Strip lamps. Yeah. So basically, I touch those sometimes, but not all the time.
They are alive and don't like
And I have one in my front yard.
being touched. And rule number 4, the most important one, if you see someone who looks exactly like you, do not run. Stay still and close your eyes for exactly 10 seconds. Do not give it what it seeks. This world knows everything about you. It remembers your deepest secrets, even the ones you've forgotten. It loves you. Stay safe.
If you are ever ordering food in the drive-thru and you see an unfamiliar face, roll up the window immediately. You are no longer in the drive-thru you originally drove into. Listen carefully and follow these steps. After rolling up your window, slowly drive out the drive-thru. If an employee offers you food, do not take it or even look at them. This is meant to lure you into the building and capture you. Keep driving until you get onto the main road. If you notice police cars following you with their lights flashing, but their sirens aren't on, do not stop for them no matter how close to your car they get. Once you pull over for them, they will block you in and there is no going back to reality. As you keep driving, you will notice things do not make sense, like you are never running out of gas and your car's speedometer does.
What is this? Okay, 100,000. It says 1 billion. Wait, oh no. 1 billion? That's crazy.
Let's match the speed you are going. You may need to keep driving for days until you find a dark brick tunnel, which you will drive through to return to reality. You may now place your order. Good luck. If you are ever late to class and find nobody but an unfamiliar face there, leave the room immediately. You are no longer in the school that you thought you were in, and you must follow these steps to escape. First, you will notice the layout of the hallways have completely changed. Throw away any instinct and memory you have of this place, or else you will get lost quickly. Whenever you hear kids laughing or classrooms talking, walk the opposite direction immediately. This is the entities trying to lure you. If you encounter a teacher telling you to go back to class but they have no face, run the opposite direction immediately. That is not a teacher. If there is a foul stench coming from the lockers, do not investigate what is inside of it. You will deeply regret it. Keep walking until the lights in the hallway get dimmer and dimmer, until you find a set of doors that lead outside. If the weather isn't gloomy out the doors and it is sunny, that is a fake exit and do not go out of it. Once you find the real exit, make sure no one has followed you, and escape. You are ever late to class and...
My cousin played this game last summer. Now he's, not the same. He said if everything goes right,
Alright, guys, back.
you will be admired by the unnatural things. But
Okay,
even
then.
the slightest mistake
Why isn't
will make you
I-
vanish, and something else will take your place.
Really?
Here's how the game works. You'll need a trusted friend, a mirror, and a quiet room with a closet.
Okay, I'll
Wait
have a
until
mirror.
midnight. Then go into the closet alone and have your friend wait outside.
Okay.
Close the door behind you. Now, hold the mirror to your face and stare directly into your eyes. You must do this for exactly 3 minutes. During that time, you need to recall
Who's
every
this?
lie
Wait,
you've
stop. What is this?
ever told, and every bad thing you have ever wanted for your friend. And while you're doing that, say, I can prove you're not me. If you see your reflection disappearing, the doppelganger is now in your world. But here's the catch. Only your friend can see them. Your friend has 1 hour to decide who's real. If they choose you, your life is yours again. If they choose wrong, you disappear forever, and something with your face walks out of the room. Would you trust someone to make the right choice? Cousin played the
Alright then.
If you are ever looking out the window in an airplane,
Alright, let's watch this again.
if you are ever looking out the window in an airplane and you see an unfamiliar face, close the window immediately. You are not on your flight anymore. Listen carefully and follow these steps. If you feel like any of the passengers or flight attendants are staring at you, do not look at them. They do not have any faces, and they will become aggressive
Right.
if you look at them. If they try to offer you any food or water, do not eat it no matter how hungry you are. Make your way to the back of the airplane, and if any flight attendants tell you to sit back down, pretend like they are not there. In the back, look for a trapdoor in the ground. Once you open this trapdoor, make your way down to the baggage storage and find your luggage. You must search through hundreds of luggage before the plane lands. After finding your luggage, you should open it and find a phone on there getting an unknown call. Answer it and say the words Pinky Winky to return to reality. You are ever looking out.
Alright. Thanks. Alrighty, so that's all I have to do. I watched a total of 20 videos. And I'm not trying to watch them all because it will take me forever to get them all finished. Like always 10 hours. So, yeah, last words. Bye bye. See you next week.